Obviously, that guy on your screen, a big part of it. Flash, gonna be coming.
Made up and over the top, aspas going in, dips down, has to take that refract out immediately. Verno able to find one, but MiniBoo does get rid of artzin at the same time. Now the flank getting ready to come in, but noted and dealt with Woot. Able to find it with a headshot. Aspas, however, right back into the fray, gets himself into the site. He's able to find benjyfishy, and xenom does manage to take down the enemy 5%. Plant coming through. 2v3 for the attempted retake here for Heretics.
They're so good at backing up those executes, and it's so difficult to read if aspas fully commits or not, but xenom gonna be holding a tight angle. Verno stepping in.
Riding the corner here, the smoke, xenom right there alongside him. That's going to be Boo, able to collect them both. Doesn't take a lick of damage. Now finds himself into the 1v1. Up in towards heaven, though, goes aspas. Trying to go from an unexpected angle.
MIBR. Throw a little bit of KO utility over the top. Verno there gets the spot with his util. Able to find that easy kill off of the refract from aspas. And then it's a flood into the site. They do challenge this choke. Quick dash out there.
They're looking for a trap setup here, but aspas eats an immense amount of damage. Good fire out there from the side of RieNs. Forces him back. Just down to 10 HP. Cortezia dead simultaneously. So Verno trying to see if he can spot anything out here top mid. Nothing to be found. Loot finishes the job. Finds himself a second as artzin gets taken down as well. More costly here for the side of Heretics. Little peeks coming through. Boo gets the spot. Not calling for any rotations quite really yet here, but
off the map. Just a tight hold. They like to play a little bit further back to Team Heretics on A site. Benji somehow finds a kill.
First one on the map, just gets a wallbang shot there.
You've got a star there. You've got the razor vines right in the front of sight. Haunt to confirm presence. That's going to keep MiniBoo there.
They delay it for now. As this creeper around the side continues to come through, but the wall gets tripped 0 point at the ready. Here at the same time, looking to try to get an entry through this yard's position. Flash in the back, paranoia is there. Cortezia able to collect one. RieNs finally going to be finished off, so a kill found. Hunter's Fury coming through. benjyfishy tucks into the corner just behind the box here. Managed to avoid those final pulses. Wow. Quick peek, and Cortezia is going to be able to find him at the same time. Fragment out to MiniBoo's demise. Forced forward into the open arms of MIBR. And happily collect those kills and now get the spike planted.
Phenomenal work from Cortezia.
One enemy remaining.
And now, just Boo left standing already here in this forward position.
There goes your entry pressure. There goes your ability to bypass. React nicely to the vice wall. They don't overcommit anybody. Get a little bit of util out, confirm the presence. And that's a great spot again from Verno. He has been just brilliant on the Sova, backing these teams up, and right there.
Whatsoever, and there's 3 players here to try to hold this off. Realistically, if you can just put the spike down on the floor, that might just be the round done and dusted. Spike, however, not going to be contested for now, so the plant does manage to come through. Verno going to get tagged up, tucks away back here at yard. He's trying to peek the rest of the squad, but it's going to be MiniBoo able to find the person. Cortezia does get taken down. benjyfishy joins the fray, finds one himself, but RieNs now spotted out. As both shots from aspas ends up going wide. Woot able to win the fight, brings it down to a 2v2, but Verno tucking into the corner, catches Boo, trying to reload. Now goes into the 1v1. Time working against Woot.
Just needs to play time.
Oh, spotted. Saw the head there. And on this swing.
Man, the confidence there to take that swing. You can see that MIBR wants to show that they've got the firepower to hang with Team Heretics. So far, they certainly have been, but he's been so sturdy. A little bit of a jump peek, spot on the Boo.
TP into the back of the B site here. But Boo, on a re-peek, does manage to find aspas. It's a great shutdown to be found now, the convergent path, something that's not going to be a concern for you here in the round. xenom's made his way up in towards heaven. Looking for the peek, and steadies the spray eventually. He's able to find Boo. Paranoia cuts off MiniBoo here. He sprays out some shots. Now they know there's going to be further presence reinforcing that heaven position. But MIBR, nonplussed by it. They just focus on getting the spike planted.
So much for the retake here for Heretics. They've got to get this one going with the ult cycle.
Spot out coming through, and RieNs on the peak there from heaven, able to find one. Tap of the defuse. A 3v4. Verno looking for something, but MiniBoo is there from behind. Able to find it. The pit now blooming. And benjyfishy
into the next round. Boo just finds a timing there, just reading off with a drone pop. He's going to be able to take aspas down before he can even get the dash going. Instead, they're just going to take a lot of space.
Yeah, and it's really all off the back of this Odin, just spraying forward. to be able to try to allow for this space to be taken. artzin is right there looking to collect. So they go one apiece between him and aspas. Boo. Shutting down the ladder there. artzin still trying to work his way forward. Sends out the fragment. It's just waiting for the reinforcements to come swooping in. But it seems like Heretics overall not necessarily buying that the spike is heading towards this site. You can see that double linger still over towards A, just in case. But Boo now starting to get the bad news as it is delivered straight through the brain there. The bullet from cortezia able to shut him down. That might be that double dash forward here. Paranoia now out. aspas goes to the peak. Nothing going to be spotted. And refract back, but up just go ahead and keep himself in position. artzin with the peek down in mid. Lots of multiple targets, and aspas now off the flank, trying to get involved. RieNs, however, able to flush him out. And the Hunter's Fury from Verno far too late to be able to get the catch. So as the dust settles, it ends up just being a 3v3. It is just the lone benjyfishy here to try to defend this A site, and now he's been spotted out. The recon getting a catch. Sends out the ult, draws down the weapon fast enough, is able to find one. Gives his life for the cause, but now got RieNs quick to rotate around to get himself here into position to try to get the shutdown. 2v2 with xenom down to 25 health. Just waiting for the spot out, looking for the peak, finds it.
Spike down A.
xenom, I just don't know if you're going to be able to do much against this Odin. It would have to be instantaneous. A little bit of a util dump, but no real skill forward quite just yet.
Recovering it.
Seemingly just wanting to see what kind of reaction rise they can get out at Heretics. Boo going to be spotted there for a moment. Convergent path's now going to be sent in. aspas diving forward, but does end up hitting a couple of his teammates here, it would seem. Hinder there on him. He's just going to play this quietly, but his team is just dying around him. All the more pressure now on his shoulders to deliver an amazing clutch. Some amazing impact. benjyfishy noted here in mid. How are you meant to play it? Finds the first. Listen towards Link. Nothing to be spotted, but now his position known. And the only way out is to fight. The round win. It's a foregone conclusion. It would not be found.
It's this pause. Throws everything awry. They read that position of Boo right away. That's an odd smoke to be on top of the hut. And they're so ready for it. And then they're just storming through, clearing most.
Pretty good. He's also doing a decent amount of fragging in his own right. Boo, though, a solid advantage to start things off to xenom. How he peeks in, maybe thinking that he's going to be
RieNs might use it just to buy a little bit of time, maybe get a player to cheat over.
Cross on the peak. It's good for the shot. Boo's going to be taken down, and now as they continue to push forward here towards B, it's once again benjyfishy by himself. The drone trying to lead the way, but aspas is already far too quick to get on the angle. Finds the shutdown. Now, none of this Vice util matters. Gets himself into a deeper position. Checking around towards that spawn access. It's a dimensional drift. Everything in the kitchen sink is going to have to be invested here from the side of Heretics to try to get this round back into their favor. Dimensional drift to try to lead the way. aspas to try to find a timing. Ends up catching a bullet instead. RieNs finding a nice shutdown, giving them the player advantage. Hunter's Fury going to be coming through, and MiniBoo is way further forward than Verno could have anticipated.
Early 5v3 advantage. Looks like for a moment, aspas might just take things into his own hands. This little fadeaway there, but that ult from MiniBoo, beautiful in a couple different regards. Gets the spot on aspas, gets the clear on aspas. Maybe trying to bait a little bit here for cortezia. xenom is well in place.
Oh.
Whoop, okay, forget it.
Well, grab here onto Verno. Lobbing in a shock dart, finds a decent little chunk of damage there on a MiniBoo on the re-peek. It's even more across the jump down whoop. Playing up on top of the half wall, looking to try to catch him off guard, but benjyfishy swinging the corner is just going to be able to find the headshot. Just like that, it's a 5v3 now with the spike planted, all ready for the side of Team Heretics. Double push in, Boo holding down this angle here in mid. Playing it quietly. Looks like no one really going to look to try to push the other side of that wall. We'll just cut back themselves over towards Link, try to join in with artzin as quickly as they possibly can. There's so many angles to try to clear out here for the side of MIBR. Noise made, swing at the corner. The first one going to be found. MiniBoo going to be taken down. Look at the flick there. Over. xenom now, last one standing in a 1v2. Time ticking away. It sets up a smoke. Flash confirming presence. Gets a one tap. It's now suddenly benjyfishy has to try to run his way forward into the smoke, but xenom has the shutdown.
Close goes away of MIBR. Again, a great opener for Boo. He's been so sharp in those moments. He's got a great read on when and where the players are going to want to push.
Top of the hut here. Poison orb forward. The push getting ready to come through. The clear there onto the Thorns cannot make it happen. Fragment's gonna be coming through, but that's just disrespected. RieNs just swings in around it, eats a good amount of damage, but finds the critical kill. Verno now locked in position, and he is just scrambling to try to find his crosshair setup. He cannot. Filling out wounds, drops, and they just continue to play together and overwhelm every single player.
It's cut down to size. And all of a sudden,
Rod advantages now. He is continuing to play risky and put himself out there. Spin coming through, and this time aspas does manage to get the jump. MiniBoo going to be struck down. But for now, Zia is alone, sees into the corner. Thorn's going to be lobbed in. Mike just sent out the no avail to try to stop it. Push forward, but the site has been opened up here for the taking. Heretics happily filling that space.
Great util there to back Cortezia off. Didn't give him the angle to shut down the entry point with his own snake bite. Had to just throw it on sight.
Cosmic Divide now coming through the link position, however, still going to be opened up. So his target's placed, and it might not even just be the grab well. We're trying to pull him out into the open. Verno going to be noted here on the flank. It's taken down. Artzin on the peak, able to find one. Paranoia now going to be sent through. Woot up here towards the bottom, but it's out to the open for Cortezia to collect as he finds himself a second. Boo dead. RieNs here on the site, all alone. The 1v3. The judge is bound.
They're so patient. The elbow showing right before MiniBoo can get the reaction. Great use of the judge here by artzin. Cortezia with a guardian, absolutely ferocious. Finds 2 huge kills on site, and that will leave 3.
It's going to be a matter of can they deal with him. For now, the Nightfall has it set up. It's not going to get a catch onto anything. Flash, however, will find aspas, and that zones him back. Held at bay here for now. Dash at the ready, still needs a good amount of damage though from that snake bite. Paranoia sent over to the side, but xenom is about to be under so much pressure. Barely manages to make it in around the corner, out to safety. Flash is sent, gets a connection, Boo. Forced to reposition, and time now starting to dwindle. 12 seconds remaining. Plant will be able to come in. artzin just trying to flash his way forward, but it's just too many targets around the corner as Verno gets taken down as well. 2 players remaining. Aspas looking for the shot. He manages to connect.
Smokes in the util.
Looks like they are just about to do exactly that. TP forward. Little flash himself, but spot out on the recon. Not much more to be done here. Shock Dart will go ahead and soften him up a little bit. Finds a smattering of damage. Spike plant can still come through relatively for free here. Cuts into the corner. MiniBoo wanting to scale forward, take some more space. Looks like they call the back away. Play this one out a little bit more patiently, a little bit safely. Has been made. Seal Garden going to be sent. To take away the weapons here as the retake gets ready to begin. That Paranoia is not going to be good for it. Woot managing to find 2. aspas, xenom, 1 apiece. Bring it now into a 3v3. Verno still waiting on that flank through Link. Wall at the ready. The recon not going to be getting a scan here onto either of these players. Still one out from main. On around the corner. Boo able to find one. aspas trades it back, having swapped onto the vandal, but then quickly does get shut down. Verno looking to try to get the turn.
So much space has to be given up here. And to be fair, MIBR is playing to give up the B side. They're holding the A side as their strong side. And the Heretics able to just get through there. The ult as well from MiniBoo. Storms his way through.
Dimensional drift coming through. Quick check from aspas, and he cannot escape. So fastly do they peek out there. So he can take it down. xenom will swing around the back of the smoke. Is able to find one. Stopping MiniBoo before he can escape, but now he is alone here on this side. Desperately needing some reinforcements. Finds himself another kill, but Woot will be able to flush him out. Still be damage dealt. Woot and Boo both so very low. Hit's going to be invested. benjyfishy moving here just around the corner to try to catch them off guard. His eyes get focused forward. Verno on the check. Still here within the pit. The rest of the team are falling to the... It's Verno watching on the cross angle. Paranoia now going to be sent through. It's a massive connection. The spray, however, does get a good amount of damage in, but it does not find those eliminations quite just yet. Benji, RieNs, both down to 30 HP. Another smoke cycle forward. The bite, the seize, neither getting purchased. And now they're just pushing out of the smoke to their demise.
Spike down A.
Flash in, Whoop there around the box. Is able to get the spike planted. And now finds himself in a 1v3. Now just forward, spots the first convergent pass. immense amount of respect perhaps is going to be shown here as MIBR know that they need to about this one once it gets started. All players stacked up here towards this A side of the map. Verno quickly to be rotating back around over through yard to try to join in. Drone, go ahead and get the scout. Spot. And that's held him at bay. Slows him up here for the moment.
Chewing through this cosmic divide.
Artzin considering his options here. There's the ping reveal, and Cortezia so quick to respond on the back of that. Draws down the shorty. Keeps himself a second. Verno fast on this flank. Watched here by RieNs. Relays that over to his teammates, and Verno tries to fight back out towards the A main side. RieNs able to hold his own. But it's a pump at the brakes here. 45 seconds remaining.
Now you know where that Odin is. That Prowler gives it away for Artzin.
3v3. A tap of the plant. Artzin looking out wide. The basin, the dink, the spray down. MiniBoo dead. Woot frantically trying to respond in kind here from across the way, but Artzin shuts him down, and RieNs is stranded in main. Yoden able to find one more. The haunt going to be cleared. 13 bullets remaining in this weapon. He needs every last one of them. Full armor. That Vandal behind him.
Heading towards B.
This could be catastrophic, or it could be absolutely brilliant. Artzin, however, starting to get a sense of this one, it would seem. Pushing forward, riding the wall, it's about to fall. And now he has spotted them all. Fragment's going to go down to try to delay with the Guardian. He's getting that high pen usage, high pen value. He doesn't get struck down. 5v3 now. The bound forward, the time, however, starting to tick. Aspas able to find one more. Cortezia alone on the site, finds the first, swoops in, finds himself a second, and now it's the 1v1. MiniBoo needing to win this, needing to find it.
Able to track him down with the Guardian is MiniBoo. Cortezia almost with the 3K. Tries to hold the trigger down, expecting the repeat, but MiniBoo has...
MiniBoo able to get what he was after. Throws on that mask, swings to ground the corner. Now Artzin holding close and sprays down 3! MiniBoo on the exit, able to find Cortezia. Woot taking down Verno at the same time. Suddenly it's a 2v2 with all players scattered across the map. No one playing together at this point. But for MIBR, they know that the spike is on the floor.
Toxins going up.
Woot's going to collect that. Artzin taking a forward position here in mid. Trying to flash his way in, but MiniBoo doesn't get the catch, but he gets the reaction. And he manages to shut him down. Aspas now needing to do it all if he wants to bring this map to its end. A safe plant to be found. Left. No way to deny this. And also no weapons nearby.
Toxins.
He's going to make it happen. He's going to have to make it happen with the off.
Just a saturate to work with for Util. Has to get value out of it.
Root there just around the corner. Lingering in behind the box. The wall gets raised. Spike planted a little bit deeper, but Aspas is able to find the first shot. The weapon just a bridge too far.
And 4. Sending it to OT. I mean, Artzin, I thought this one might be it, but on the other side of the map, MiniBoo. Oh, what an adjustment. Trying to track down Aspas. And just immediately turns his crosshairs right on the corner, and especially off that Prowler.
The Prowler checks it all now. The drone going to be noted. Woot. Peeking, trying to see the scaling here behind. Artzin worried about the top mid position where MiniBoo is ready to try to swing out. He's a little bit of a minor challenge there against Aspas, but doesn't go for the full peak.
They're starting
he's
to
refilling
collapse.
Space.
Yeah.
Flash connecting onto one. Artzin holding the close angle, and they are giving this no credence whatsoever. The kill able to be collected, but now they're swinging from behind. RieNs with a massive backstab, comes up with 2. Artzin still pinned in, but now Cortezia, he arrives as well. Who's the last one standing?
There's that extra little piece, that extra little check of the flanks.
This time the 0 point. It's not too late. Exactly when he needed it to be. Spot up on the 3, some damage on the spray there onto MiniBoo. Cortezia, however, the use of the try to delay, but the fragment will be there. MiniBoo already leaping forward, up over to the half wall, but Cortezia able to shut him down. The peak coming through. Verno having this cross angle, just dancing on the thorns. He's just drawing attention as Artzin mows them all down.
The extra control, MIBR also able to play with that double controller setup. They're leaving a wide open. This was a heavy stack towards mid B, and this should be a wide open site.
Yeah, primed for the taking. MIBR just going to play this slowly here. Get all their ducks in a row, get everybody in a position to go for a retake. Spike now planted To the corner. 4-player approach from that backside angle. Just hard to see the try to maybe stir up some chaos here from Street. Recon getting players pinged out there. Aspas, quick little jiggle peek, bounds forward, gets himself over towards the spike. Artzin able to find the first. MiniBoo is going to be taken down. Damage going to be found. Root here at backside. Will find the one, swings out, however, will just meet his demise. But benjyfishy
right on site. Counter paranoia from xenom to set up cortezia and artzin. They're able. Bonus for them. Stingers, Spectre, a Guardian.
Oh, and xenom just catching him completely off guard.
Moments like that where you're anticipating your opponent's setup. It's a fallback for cortezia with that Guardian. Going to be facing 3 different players. Potentially, they're swinging back towards A. So on to Verno.
Might just be able to find a timing here, but the drone gets a spot on the 1. Doesn't necessarily see that Woot was that close. Shifts away from the street angle.
Yeah, you got to be wary of a spawn push. Good awareness for cortezia. Great rotations here for MIBR.
1 down.
Great timing on the peak. A little bit of minor damage could be found there on a MiniBoo. Still a player advantage here in the hands of MIBR as they look to convert this bonus. Aspas lone forward on the site. Trying to get the spot out. Sees the 1, gets the readjust. MiniBoo now struck down. MIBR players encircling the site. Looking for the retake, but it's going to have to be a 2v3 if Heretics want to be able to complete this anti-bonus. Already a large amount of damage suffered.
Last player
Double face from Bulba. benjyfishy just does not stand a chance. Quick little reposition and tuck, but the paranoia is absolutely on point. Frantic spray from the Stinger, not going to be able to find much there. RieNs does manage to adjust an exit strategy here for himself. Here comes the check, and the timing is just gorgeous from Artzin.
Gives away the script just a little bit.
Got to show a force here, but the time is very much getting away from Heretics here at the moment. Dodge the paranoia. 8 seconds remaining. Let's get the snake bite through. Zones him away, so plant can come through. 4v5 now to try and defend this plant. Artzin slotting forward. 2 players on the approach to try to flush out Verno. He finds the first. Gets some damage across onto the second. The Boo and RieNs managed to come up with the goods. Kills found, so weapons going to be collected. Aspas trying to slide forward. Frantically barrel stuff to get that kill, and he cannot. Ends up getting taken down, and just like that, MIBR now at a risk of dropping this round. And there's the shot from
They are so well positioned. They know they got to get in and clear Verno out. And Aspas not able to get the slot. Team Heretics and clear the door. They're putting a lot of pressure.
Paranoia through market. Back, but Verno just refills that space, and he mows down all 3.
Last player standing.
Cortezia at the same time, able to find RieNs there inside of B main. And that's just Woot. Pulling back around the opposite side, but with 15 seconds remaining, he's going to have to fight at least someone. He swings back into the spawn. It's going to be to his demise, you would suspect. Looks for the timing, finds the headshot, but Aspas is there. It's Heretics backing away. There's 20 seconds remaining in the round.
Oh boy.
Overdrive going to be popped, MiniBoo going to be taken down. They're trying to cut their way in through market. Tripwire still there to try to delay. So there's the catch on the 1. They're storming their way forward. Artzin holding here at main. Gets the headshot. benjyfishy going to be taken down. The spike now needing to be committed to. The plant will come through. 5v3 for the retake. The pit going to be invested. Heretics throwing everything that they can at this round. A loss from here would be absolutely catastrophic for them. Can they clutch it up? Double face forward towards Boba. Verno on the approach. Smoke going to be cycled in. RieNs' sights turned back in towards main. Artzin waiting patiently. But already a good amount of time gone here for this potential defuse. As Artzin able to find 1. Boo going to be caught to slide forward. RieNs here within the pit. Able to find 1. Boo, the last one standing. Gets a transfer. Managing to find the second. And the bite will claim Verno.
And to work with to get another round on the board, and here we go.
Feels like they absolutely need to be able to find this round win. Hunter's Fury going to be coming through. RieNs looking to see if he can get a catch, and he does. Cortezia going to be taken down. Paranoia sent flying, and RieNs finds himself a second. quick kills. xenom sprayed to 37 HP. MIBR very much on the back foot here.
Spike planted.
Weapon recoverable for aspas to try to swap out that operator. Now just hold it. Shock dart going to be good as two players are stacked up, but counter spray from MiniBoo across the way. Gets rid of
They can find a solution.
Snakebite going to be thrown in just to try to delay. But TP forward to the opposite side of the cyber cage. MiniBoo frantically trying to spray back. He's unable to find any kills there. It's a little bit of damage, but now aspas going to be struck down. Great shot from RieNs. To find the kill. Op going to be scooped up here by artzin, but now that sealed garden infested. Catching on to three players with Verno still all the way across the map looking to try to join in as quickly as he can.
What?
Classic is out. artzin just managed to find one more. MiniBoo there to go ahead and scoop the kill, but that has certainly delayed things as the spike is not planted at all. benjy's got him. He's actually inching it closer towards Boba. Manages to win the fight there versus xenom, but now Verno on the approach from the flank out of market. He finds RieNs. Pinned in. That's benjyfishy all by himself. Swings into the shock dart. Swings
How he got that classic kill. Just caught. Fishy had to win a big fight, did, but aspas flirting with this midline and getting it too! He just finds those moments time and time again. And as much as I have loved the way that Team Heretics spaces themselves, that time, just a moment where they aren't quite where they need to be, and aspas catches them. Still haven't cleared the trip. Finally gonna hear it.
Standing ahead.
RieNs sending a little bit of util over towards B, trying to at least keep him honest.
30 seconds left.
I don't think this is too confusing just yet for MIBR. Just leave one to watch market.
Reading it decently well. He's got artzin here to try to hold the line. Flicks the first, sends out the fight to delay the second. Now you know where RieNs is at as that drone comes flying through. A kill found
10 seconds left.
on to Verno. That is all.
To have a round start like this, they're trying to offset
That
a little.
orb. There's a drone. Not going to go deep enough to actually get the spot check. Just riding the wall here. Tuck back and he finds Boo out into the open. No way to clear it. Seemingly no comms to call it. The wall falls and Boo goes down with it as aspas finds another collat. And you can't be facing into this guy unassisted. He's looking for the fourth. Turns away from the flash, and benjyfishy will be able to shut him down in this round, but there's no...
He is so unbelievable. Right as the flash is popping.
Heretics players are certainly feeling very rattled. Ooh, looking for the double TP forward.
Ooh.
Into the poison orb, and does manage to collect the kill. They're dodging all the bullets from Verno.
That's Hunter's Fury gone.
Yeah, that is a massive pick to be found. aspas, however, he's done it again! 3 collats! In this half, he is indomitable! He is a demon! He will finally be felt by RieNs, but there is no further hope in this round! The double reveal! They know exactly where he's at and they have him surrounded. RieNs has been incredible for Heretics.
Ooh.
He does nearly find xenom there
Standing ahead.
through the box.
Found them.
There's the reveal, there's the kill. The first step, the timing is found. Cortezia. Okay, boys, new strategy. We find aspas, we run the hell away. I think that's gonna have to be the play, but he's gonna be on the attack, which it already feels like he has been throughout this whole half, but 9-3 the lead. MIBR out in front.
Great train.
Yeah, and they are soaring forward, but they're going right into the stack. 4 players gonna be set up here, and Wootpoo able to find one apiece here. Looking for a little bit more, and through that cage is able to find it. Cortezia, however, 2 quick response kills. MiniBoo and RieNs will get taken down. Spike is going to be in hand. Players join together. Both of them
Seemingly going to be set up for the deep part of the site. Camera as well to check. Just going to maybe set up for the crossfire. Still have the snakebite as well for artzin.
Try to cut off one, but Cam likely about to spot them all out. Does get cleared. Snakebite holds him at bay here for the moment. Double face forward, taking the fight right to their doorstep. This is Cortezia. Theft. Double stack set up here towards market. Drone the check into his bed. Flash confirming some pressure. Swing in, the headshot is found. aspas just far too clean with it. some damage. The drone now to try to lead the way. The spot on a Woot here up close. No real way to try to collect that kill. As RieNs will get knocked down to 10 HP, but is still standing. Pushing the mid, and artzin
30 seconds left.
once again with the classic in hand, coming up with the goods. Granted, Boo, yes, just with the ghost, but he had the jump. Well, that sends them chasing over towards this A site where MiniBoo, all alone,
It's an
to
outlaw.
try to get the catch. Does manage to find it, but the spike has already been brought to bear.
10 seconds left.
Plant coming in, a 3v3. The weapon advantage still very clearly there for the side of Heretics. There's Verno. Let's get taken down. Cortezia still a bit away, trying to join in here with the rest of the team in MiniBoo. He's managed to shut him down. The headshot found. Cortezia now alone. Second shot connecting, and as he swings out,
Backpedal. MiniBoo going fishing.
brothers playing together here. Bucky just around the corner, trying to flash him in, but artzin hits the first, finds the transfer, and that's the A site broken wide open. Still that Vandal in play here for the side of Heretics in RieNs' hands. He's gonna need to make it sing. Come back from this disadvantage.
Quick rotations, though. Great dart.
We're gonna be cleared out. Drone immediately dealt with. Not allowed to gain much vision there at all. Snake bite gonna be layered in. Aspas knows that there's a player lurking here within the smoke. Just putting himself right out in front.
I know
A little bit of backup. The smoke now falling. Yep, they pick their targets, find one apiece. Real depth
All as
invested.
well with the razor vines. Right on the corner of the cubby. Three across.
Smart. It's not going to get the catch there. Woot just managed to catch a glimpse there onto Verno before that wall comes through. Quickly replied though. Cortezia trades it back. 4v4 Aspas. Alone here in the market. Three players already in position. Boo starting to make his way across through the defender's spawn to try to join in. Smoke goes down on the Boba. benjyfishy lingering forward. Catches artzin completely off guard.
I'll handle this.
Dimensional drift now in play. benjyfishy finds himself another. Cortezia scouted. Manages to catch a stray headshot there, finding one, but he is just out in no man's land.
Go, go, go.
Plus now needing to do everything. Now he's not going to be able to do too much of anything at all. Plant is just not for him. Heretics away over towards tiles. And RieNs will get the spot out here on Verno. They won't try to make a play off of this one, but they are looking to pile their way in, but I think it's a bit of a self-flash on the MiniBoo as he tries to go out of the smoke, and then Aspas just manages to find with a stray spray.
Cortezia. Oh my God,
Flushed
Benji.
out. And Benji saying this site is his. Plenty more targets for him to try to challenge against. Finds himself another. Aspas going to be taken down, but not before RieNs falls to the wayside as well. Recon cleared. Steel Garden going to be invested. Looking to just try to go ahead, yoink these weapons out of their hands. At least the grab here onto artzin. He's had that classic out. Getting flanked around the
30
bend.
seconds left.
benjyfishy. I don't know if he actually fully checks that pocket. Verno pressuring into mid. He's able to go ahead and flush out Woot, and that opens up the A site. It's now prime for the taking.
That's a huge win. God, Benji, though.
Finds himself another, but look at the HP. It's 45-46 between the two remaining players. You've got xenom lurking here in mid as the Hunter's Fury is going to be just sent out here.
Ooh.
Nearly finds the connection.
Enemy
xenom
remaining.
only going to be good for the one.
Last player
benjyfishy out. An ace clutch to try to run this back.
The
To
shock
close
darts.
the gap. As you do say, the shock darts, the recon, it's all available here for Verno.
Flash placed. Flashing.
Flashes in the check towards Alley. Nothing going to be spotted. A tap. He's just faking for it. Now looking to go for the half hold. Recon gets the ping. Tries to drag off of this one.
Okay.
Verno just looking to try to play the time here. Bounds across the opposite side. Swoops in. And will
Beat
shut
up the final kill. Get Benji. Scoot over, get the plant. But now they're walking into a big stack, and this is the spike. Oh my God.
Luch is out in the front. Bit of a double take there from Verno. Able to find the kill all the same. Some shots from RieNs. Back the opposite side there at Boba. Verno, not sure if you saw the close player here of MiniBoo, but he deals with him either way. Oh, just barreling forward into the site. RieNs now with everything to do. Is benjyfishy manages to peel one back. Find the kill into mid, but Aspas He's continuing to scale forward. This could potentially be to his demise. Flash attempt coming through. And it is just that. MiniBoo and Woot both taken down. The double stack set up here in mid. Just looking for the punish, looking to pick them apart limb from limb. Clear the cam. The shot from xenom rings straight and true. A flat shot from Boo, but he needs so much more.